Welcome back to another video. I am the Grumpy Dad, and for those who are new here who come across this video because we're talking about grass, I know there's a lot of people involved in grass. Maybe first time you stumbled across my video or my channel, I really appreciate it. Thank you all for joining. For those 15,000 plus already subscribers, welcome back, and I thank you everybody for subscribing. If I could get everybody just to do one simple thing for me, hit the thumbs up, hit that like button. And what that does is not that you're supporting my horrible production value that you see here or anything like that. But if anybody is searching for grass or about the project, they will come across this through YouTube algorithm, and it helps the channel out. It helps the project out, and some of the things that we're going to talk about, the third-party vendors and stuff that do also handle this project. So thank you all for being here, and let's get started with the video. So for those who have seen my videos before, you'll know I have discussed grass at length many times, but there's a very important update that has come out, and we have about 24 hours left to get it done, if not even that long. So I'm hoping this video catches some of y'all before this deadline comes in. So I'm not going to make this video too long, but I just want to do a real high level overview of grass and what my feelings are about it. Again, for the people who have been around my channel for a while, they said the reason they like me is because I'm a straight shooter. I'm not going to stop now. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this project. I'm reading a lot of stuff online, a lot of very positive stuff, and some stuff that does give me pause and a little concern also. And I'm going to go over that in this video. But again, I'm going to try not to make it too long because I want to be able to get to the meat of this video and what you need to get done, because there's very limited amount of time right now what needs to get done with this project. So first of all, we're discussing grass. The grass, what do you call it? The Get Grass project, grass.io project, is a project that's supposed to be able to help AI, where your unused bandwidth on whatever network you would have this connected to, you have unused bandwidth when your bandwidth is idle at home, or just because you're watching something on Netflix, you're not using up all your bandwidth. This project, like several others that are out there in the DePIN or crypto world, can use a percentage, and it maxes out to a certain percentage there, so it never hurts your bandwidth. Again, I'm gonna try to keep this high level without getting too much in the weeds, but you can find out more information on the getgrass.io website, getgrass.io. If anybody is new and wants to join this, I do have a referral link. The referral links helps out my channel. It also helps you out also. It'll help you with some bonus points. I don't know exactly how many. I don't want to lie to you. But this project is incentivized also with referrals. Again, that's not what this video is about. I'm going to get into detail what this video is about, and you're going to see it's not all about me just convincing people to join. One thing that I think is very important to note is that there are over 2 million people that are involved in this project. So this isn't something that's fairly new, but me being Mr. Negative all the time will say the fact that this project has been going so long with 2 million people, the Discord is probably one of the most busiest but scariest Discords that I've ever been in, because of just some of the questions being asked. That gives me more concern, where some people, it makes them feel better. This project's been out for a long time, yet there's still no tokenomics. Last I knew, the complete team was not doxxed. I prefer, after being scammed once or twice, I prefer to see a team doxxed, so I kind of know who is involved in it and who I can hold responsible if they all of a sudden go away. One of the positives with this project is it does not cost you a dime to get in. And that's a very big positive, because some things I talk about in my videos is, how much does it cost? Do you have to worry about ROI? Do I have to buy, different components to make this project work? We are in some projects that doesn't cost really anything to get into it, like a license or anything, but you do have to buy the parts that are needed, and that can ring up to $300, $400, depending on how serious you want to get into it. So you do worry about getting the ROI back on at least those products that you're buying. With grass, depending on how you set this up, you don't have to pay a dime. So that's one reason why I still am on board with this, and I want to tell all my viewers about it, is because, hey, if this does go away, you're not out of anything. You have nothing to lose with this. Now, there are some security concerns that I have just because I'm involved with IT where I work at, and I'm just wired that way. Some people feel that they know more about this than I do and that it's safe, because it's just outright saying what it's doing, where there are other projects that are out there which are behind the scenes using, if you use Chrome or Internet Explorer or Edge or whatever like that, that's also doing this same thing, except they're hiding it and you don't know it. I don't know. So a couple of things about grass. Again, I don't want to go into complete deep detail of this, but again, it is a free project. My personal opinion is, and again, this is only my personal opinion, is I don't put this on any computer. And I tell all my viewers, do not put this on any computer that you're going to do any type of sensitive web surfing on. If you're paying bills with it, shopping or anything like that, especially if you got to use a credit card, you got to go into a bank online or anything like that. I'm not putting that on mine. Now, do I know people who have done that? Absolutely. Have they had issues yet? Knock on wood, no, they haven't. But me being as responsible as I can with this YouTube channel, I'm going to tell you, I don't have this on any device that I will do any personal type information like that on. Luckily, with some of the other crypto mining projects I'm in, I have paid for other networks through my ISP providers, or where I have some of these devices located at, where I'm paying out of pocket for separate internet connections. Even here at work, I get a bill. I have a separate internet connection when I want to mess around with certain things like that. I have grass running on those networks. There's no web surfing done, period, on that. If somebody hacks into it, they're just going to hack into a Ubuntu, a Debian device or something like that, which doesn't even store crypto wallet information on it. That's me being precautious. One thing I do suggest to people is there are some third-party vendors out here that you can put their third-party firmware on a device and run grass. One that I am very much behind, I know these guys, worked with them now for probably close to a year, is BitHarvest Studios. BitHarvest Studios is a company that has where you can take your old helium miners, or even take your own Raspberry Pi, which is Pi 3, 4, 5, a La Potato, if you're familiar with those, or Sweet Potato. You can put their firmware on it for a cost of maybe like $35 or $39, something like that. And you can, and I think the renewal rate might be about $15 or $18 per year, $19 per year, but you can mine like 10 or 12 different projects with more projects coming. One project that you can mine is grass. And therefore you don't have to worry about putting grass on your personal computer. It's now running on this. And this is where I'm running my grass nodes from. I think I have maybe 5, 6, 7, I can't keep up anymore, BitHarvest devices. My BitHarvest devices are also running CureCoin, Helium if it's compatible, Wingbits on everything I do. I'm a huge Wingbits. If y'all don't know what Wingbits is, check my channel for that new and upcoming project that I'm very, very hyped up on. CureCoin is helping cure for medical research and stuff. It's a great cause. Again, but grass is a way that you can run it on that La Potato or that Raspberry Pi, and you can run it on that. What's also good is grass has recently introduced upgraded nodes these nodes are getting higher rewards. So therefore you're earning 2x points for running these nodes. Not only is you can put this on a computer, not your own. So if you have I have a spare old computer that's on a separate network that I play around with too. That's where this node right here is. And I did that more for testing purposes to see if I could notice a difference or anything like that. But the Bit Harvest guys have updated their grass repository that it's now installing this new grass node. Now, there are some other third-party vendors out there, to be fair, to keep my channel kind of as fair as possible. I know they have like Crank. I'm not 100% familiar with them. I've kind of looked around at them a little bit. Haven't messed with them, haven't put it on any of my devices, but I know they also do a lot of, different projects and stuff like that on one device. Similar, I hate to use that word, but similar to what Bit Harvest is doing. I don't know exactly what version of grass they're running, if they're running grass or anything like that, but just to be fair, I'm gonna mention them also. But you can run this new desktop node through Bit Harvest or through your computer and get added rewards. So, if I got 5 or 6 different devices right now that are running grass, one thing also is, for those who are not familiar with it, you also can only run like 1 or 2 per external IP address. So if you have 5 or 6 devices on the same external IP, don't waste your time. You get maxed out after a certain point. Another thing is you cannot run VPNs on this. I don't know what the issue is. I never really deep dive into it or anything like that, but you cannot run a VPN on your computer. It has to come from your external IP when you're running it. So if you try to run an external IP, it's going to tell you, through a VPN, it's going to tell you it's not connected correctly. It's going to say disconnected, or you're going to get 0 rewards for that IP network. Also, they do have, like I said earlier, the referral program where you can refer people. I will have a code in my description. If you plan on trying to try grass out, again, it's no cost to you to try it if you can do it safely, and I'm going to say that you can tell that I'm very worried, nervous, whatever, cautious about running this on my network. But again, I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of people who do it, and they basically say the same thing, is they run it on a separate computer that they're not doing any type of bill pay or anything sensitive like that. But they are, if they have like an old laptop or old computer, it's on their network and, spare bedroom, just running, plugged in, and they're doing that. So if you think about trying it, please use my referral link. It does give you, I saw in here, it does give you, a couple of thousand grass to start off with, and grass points. This is all points. I want to make sure I said it also. You're not actually getting the grass crypto. You're getting points. And at some point, whenever they go to a mainnet or a drop or a TGE or whatever you want to call it, those will somehow equate to grass crypto. But again, we don't have a whitelist to see what that is first. But you can see here where the different referral programs that they have. Then as you get more people, you also get more of these points. So right now I have 19. So as you can see from this, I started somewhere in the middle of Epoch 1. So that was between January 5th and February 5th of 2024. So I've been involved in it now for 8 months. I haven't counted all this lately. Last I counted, I was a little over 3 million points. But again, we don't know what that's going to be worth. But one of the biggest things, and what this video is here for today, is adding a Solana type wallet to this. You have until sometime tomorrow on August 23rd. It says after August 23rd, you won't be able to change your linked wallet. So this is to get ready for the airdrop that they're stating. So they put out this tweet, or whatever they call it now, because I know it's X, it's not Twitter. But Grass put this out: as we gear up for the airdrop, please make sure that you have your linked preferred wallet to your Grass account. After August 23rd, you won't be able to change your linked wallet until after the airdrop. If you haven't linked your wallet yet, you still be able to do so. So that's what this video was supposed to be about before I got, kind of sidetracked there. But Also, make sure y'all are subscribed on Twitter, X, whatever, at GrumpyDad56. So what wallet are you going to use? What I found for this project, and look, I have a lot of different projects. I had to start keeping a notebook of what, and trying to help some of my viewers out also. I try to keep a lot of these projects, especially these new ones, especially ones I have a little trust issues with like this. I try to keep a separate wallet for all of them. I'm not merging wallets with different projects. So in this case, I have found that Phantom is probably going to be the easiest. That is what I'm using. What I like about Phantom is you see how on here, they show you these different names and stuff like that, which are the names of the accounts. You can sit here and create new Phantom wallets. Like in this case, this person has 3 of them. I have 4 or 5 of them. And you can name each one of these wallets something different, and they're secure, separate technically from each other. So if you have a project with this name on it, and that when something happens to that project, they hack something, something happens, with it, these other 2 are completely safe. So I have one called Grass, and I copied the Solana wallet, and I came in here and I linked that to my Grass account. So now I am linked and I am ready to go. And you have to follow, you have to confirm like an email, you have to confirm the wallet. Then I think you might have to confirm the wallet in the email or something, you know, like that. But make sure you get that done within the next, you know, right now, by the time I release this, technically going to be about 7 to 8 hours until that date. I don't know if you can be able to have all day on the 23rd to get this done. I don't know, but make sure you get it done. So another thing I want to hit on, because I'm seeing, and you know, I try to be honest with this channel as much as possible, but one thing I'm seeing is certain people throwing prices out there. I'm making, you know, let's all take a look at it together. I'm making $150. And look, I followed your friend Andy. I have seen his videos before. He has some very good videos out there. Why he put this out, that's on him. But I know what he's trying to kind of show here. I don't agree with it, but there are some kind of websites that are out there that those websites will allow you to sell tokens for projects, even though the token hasn't been released yet. It's not on mainnet. With Grass, I don't know how that's possible, because again, I told you I had like 3 million, 3.04 million Grass right now. And if anybody who ever wants to see the spreadsheet, you can come and see it on my Monday videos, where I go over all my passive income projects. But, you know, I have 3 million points. I don't have 3 million tokens, but several of these people are talking about how they're making money off those. Why people are buying points, I don't know. That's on them. But just be very cautious when you see these videos that talk about how much money they're making or anything like that. We have no idea what we're going to make with this. I think this token price is going to be very, very, very low. If the points equivalent to, I mean, I have 3 million in 8 months. I have 3 million 3 million points. If those equivalent 1 for 1, I'm gonna have 3 million tokens. And they got people been here that have 100, 200 referrals that have been here since last year. I just told you there was 2 million people in there. This is going to have to be a trillion coin market cap, circulating supply. That's why I think the point's going to be equivalent to a smaller token number, and people are going to lose their minds. Y'all remember where I told you all this on August 22nd? It's 5:25 p.m. Central Time. And I'm telling y'all, I'm calling it. My favorite words are, I told you so. The only way that they're going to have to make this work is you're gonna get you're gonna get 1 token for 1,000 points. I'm throwing this out there. This is strictly me, just off my mind. I've never read this somewhere, but when that happens, and people try to turn in 3 million tokens or 3 million points, and they only getting 2,000 tokens, they're gonna come. It's gonna be bad. Y'all think I'm gonna tell you this Discord for Grass is one of the most hostile I always talk about Wingbits. Wingbits has the most strictest, greatest, pleasant discords around. They don't allow no nonsense. You start any kind of problems, they give you warnings. They're very cool about it, and then you're going. You can't talk about third-party stuff. They're very strict, and it's great. It's a great experience. I help a lot of people in the Wingbits Discord. This is the opposite. If you want to see what the polar opposite is, you come to this Discord. 37 messages in 30 minutes, and it's some of the same questions over and over, and it can get downright nasty. The craziest FUD you've ever heard that none of it can be backed up. I'm seeing that in the YouTube also. People talking about you need to delete this now, but yet there's no substance behind it. Again, as long as you're taking precautions, like I kept telling y'all about, I don't, see anything that concerns me that's been proven that this is going on. This is not, I'm gonna say this again, this is not the only project out there that's doing this type of data mining or using your bandwidth or anything like that. There seems to be more and more coming out, because I get emails asking me to review them and do I want to be part of it and stuff like that with my channel. And I'm Grass is the only one, because I had a lot of people ask me about it. But this is basically that, and maybe like Honey Gain, because Honey Gain's part of, again, Bit Harvest Studios. You're making 2 cents a day or something like that. I'm not getting involved in any more of these projects, but Grass, again, has 2 million subscribers. And I've had people who I trust from other projects in Discord who I trust who tell me, just be patient, give it a chance. They know the people involved and that kind of stuff like that. So we're going to have to wait and see. But you can go to the Grass Discord, see, everything we talk about. But basically, it's going to be the same questions over and over and over again about when is TGE, when's mainnet, how many tokens am I getting, when's the airdrop, what's the airdrop going to be. It's just them same questions over and over again. So on here, somebody's asking about the wallets, just in case anybody wants to ask. So it's Solana based wallets, Phantom, Soulflare. I'm gonna guess Exodus. I use Exodus a lot, but for stuff like this, I'm using Phantom. Same thing with Wingbits. Wingbits is using Solana. I've attached a Phantom wallet, its own wallet, like I showed y'all, strictly for Wingbits. So you can use Phantom. Another issue that I've seen is I've had one of my viewers who is a longtime guy, has been with me since day one I've started this project. I talk to him on Facebook Messenger a lot, and he showed me the photos. He was trying to use Phantom on his phone. He was then on Grass on his phone, and for some reason the Grass would not find Phantom. He had to end up, he tried an iPad next, because he doesn't really use computers, and the iPad did the same thing. Even though he had a Phantom wallet on his iPad, when he was trying to connect, it couldn't find a Phantom wallet, or wanted him to create a new one, even though he had one on there. I think he eventually got it on the laptop. I know that's one thing we're trying. But just so y'all know that, don't wait till the last minute on this. You might have some issues to work through, and it might be easier to do this on a computer. You going on a desktop or a laptop just to, have a Phantom wallet on there and just to link that Phantom wallet to the account is completely safe, I would think. I don't think it's going to cause any issues, because you're not actually running that Grass program. But, I know this video went a little bit longer. I wanted to give a little bit of background for those who are not familiar with Grass. I got people after every Monday video ask me, majority of the Monday videos, about Grass and what do I think. And for a while, I even took Grass off of it because I wasn't seeing any progress. I didn't see anything about tokenomics on their white paper. You still don't see, even with an airdrop, you don't see anything about tokenomics on, like I was saying, what's the total max supply or anything like that. It's kind of those kind of things. But again, with 2 million people involved in it, 2 million plus, there's a lot of people involved in this, and doxed or not doxed, I can't see. I don't know. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say anybody. I can't see him doing this or that, because you never know. Crypto is. I just did a video on crypto is the wild, wild west yesterday. The day before that, and it's gotten some great reviews on it. I've had a lot of people PM me, tell me it was a great video. So if you're new to crypto at all, are kind of new to this stuff and you want to take some precautions on how to protect yourself, take a look at that video. It's quite scary. I even give some examples about what looks like good emails, and you're going to get hung up. So I don't want to say nothing about grass and what I think and what I really don't think, as far as, you know, it's safe. It's not going to go nowhere because there's enough people who are going to know who's involved in this to go track them down or something. I don't know. But anyway, the biggest thing is it doesn't cost you anything to try it, as long as you're safe. If you already have a Pi or something like that, I would suggest you look at BitHarvest, or maybe even one of the other third-party vendors that might also be offering it. But that is the only way I'm playing with grass today, is through BitHarvest. It's on that device. It's on a separate network, and I'm multi-mining passive income, several projects with that. The BitHarvest has a very clean dashboard, and up here it'll tell you what projects you're currently running: Wingbits, Grassnode, Pawns, Honeygain, Curecoin. Here's one of my other devices. I'm running Wingbits, Grassnode, Pawns.app, Honeygain, Curecoin, and Helium on this one. And it has several different projects on it. Not that I want to make this a BitHarvest video, but just to show you how you can run, if you're into any of these other ones, you can run this. If you're into Mysterium, you can run that on this also. Reload node from anyone. Pi-Fi, I know there's several people that are involved in Pi-Fi. Things 1X, depending if you're already in that project. Helium, and then also Fry. So, and then Wingbits on the bottom. So this device is capable of doing all that. And what I like about it the most is I can hit this Manage tab right here and go into all my projects and see what they're doing. I can go into the grass one, and I can go into my dashboard and see what that one's doing. I can go into my Curecoin, I can go into Helium, and I can see straight from here how many beacons it's sent out, when's the next time it's getting a beacon. And we have grass, like I said, and then even Wingbits. And if I want to see my TAR 1090 screen for Wingbits, I'll just pop that open, and then I can see what I'm doing on Wingbits. So that's why I like it. This is because I can do all this from one device. This is running grass for me, and this is where I'm running grass. That's why I keep tying back into this. So I hope this video helped you out. I hope that if you're in grass, you make sure you get that wallet done. We get an airdrop. We have no idea what the airdrop's going to be. We don't know, you know, if it's going to be points, if it's going to be the crypto. I don't know. You know, maybe there's other people that know more about grass that can comment below. Please comment. If it's a good comment that's very informative, I'll even pin it to the top for you, and I appreciate it. So thank you all for watching. I got more videos coming up. There's a lot of stuff coming up. I took a short break for a while. I was getting a little burnt out. Just trying to come up with stuff. I don't ever want to do videos just for the hell of it. And there's a lot of stuff going on at work and at home, and it just got to be a lot. So we're kind of getting back into the swing of things and all that. Check out my previous videos I just did, especially the one I just told you about. Also, I did one recently about Chirp, how you can get involved with Chirp and not even have to have a device. That's another good project that I'm very, very big on. So thank you all for watching. Please make sure you thumbs up this video for me. Help me out, help the grass project out, and hopefully I can make more than $2 off this video, get my computer finally built in my house, and get away from this horrible green screen that doesn't work right and everything else. And maybe I can afford a new hat also. Appreciate y'all. See y'all in the next video.